Alright guys, welcome back. This one is going to be an interesting one since I'm going to try a few new things and work with some rich colors. As you can see, I've chosen some pretty rich and saturated colors and I'm going to make something really nice. As you may already see, I've added the word electric and let's start working. The first thing is obviously the font. Again, I'm going to choose from the last video you might have noticed. It's the Nougat Extra Black. I think it's going to work wonderfully with what I want to make today. Let's make a copy of it. Right click, press copy, and then right click and press paste in front. So I want to give this night magenta color as the main color to the text, and for that I'm going to select the eyedropper tool, select the text and give it this nice magenta color. It looks really fine, and since we have made a copy, as you may see, it's below here in the black color. So as you can see in the layers, I locked this magenta color layer so that I can work with the layer that's below, that's in the black color. So I'm going to press Alt and Shift, which would create a copy of it, and I'm going to slowly drag it and kind of place it here. So I've added a third text. So I'm going to select these both, go here up in the objects and then down to blend and then blend options. And here I'm going to choose specified steps and I'm going to make it 200 and press OK. What it's going to do is it's going to make 200 copies, but for that I'll have to go back in the objects and in the blend and click on make. As you may see, what it has done is it has filled the space between these two texts copies and turned and added 198 more copies to make it a total of 200. So let me unlock this top layer of magenta color and also unhide it. As you can see, I have this beautiful magenta color text on top and a 3D shadow below. Now let's move on to the next thing. But before I do that, I'm gonna change this black colored 3D background. So I'm gonna do is I'm gonna again lock this and hide this top magenta color and go into the eyedropper tool and try these different colors, as you may see. But I think this doesn't look nice, it's too gaudy, so I'm gonna hide it again and I'll choose this dark color here, this dark brownish color, and unhide the layer. As you can see, this looks really nice now. So this is the basic text that I'm going to work with, a top magenta color and a dark brownish layer. So the next thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a stroke to the text on the top. For that, let's go here in the strokes and add a thickness to the stroke. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this brown box again and double click on it and go here in the color dock and see in the color picker and copy the value by pressing Ctrl C and press cancel. Select the text again and highlight the stroke and fill the color value here and press OK. So as you may see, so our text has the same colored stroke as the 3D background below. Now I'm going to work on the main text effect that I'm going to work on this. So for that I'm going to select the pencil tool and draw a straight line and try this width. So I'm going to draw everywhere with the pencil tool on the letter E. Once I do that, I will select all these simple strokes and give it the same style that I've already done here on the top, with the thick end on the one side and the sharp end on the other, as you may see on the screen. So come here into the drop down list and selected it, but nothing seemed to be happening. That's because the weight of the stroke is quite less. I'll press 10 and it's still kind of a little different. As you may see, it looks a bit rounded. I'll go here and lock these layers, the purple layer and the blend layer, so that when I draw with the pencil, nothing moves. But there is one thing that I need to fix, and that is, as you may see, I need to select all of these small strokes. They have kind of a rounded end to it. So I'll select these 1, 2 and 3 and go here in the strokes menu and turn the corners flat. And now you can see it's kind of sharp. So this is the accent or the style that I want to add. So one by one, I'll speed up the video. You would see me using the pencil tool and I would begin to add these strokes first with the pencil. I'll speed up the video. Once I add all the strokes with the pencil, then as I've already done, I will select all the strokes and give them this flat-headed style and add a thickness to it. Alright, so I've drawn all the strokes with the pencil. Now, just to check, just to make sure that everything is going fine, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the single stroke, add the value of weight 10 or 10 pixels, and down here I'll select this flat-headed design. So I'll test this 2 or 3 times just to see that things are going fine. Once I'm able to do that, then I'll select the strokes in groups and implement it in a faster way. I'll speed up the video and save some of your time because it's the same monotonous thing that I'm implementing here. And that's pretty much it. And as you can see, it has turned out rather nice. It gives this kind of nice effect of something being energetic and alive, as if the text is not just the word, it's trying to express itself through these accents. So now I'm going to add a background, 1920 by 1080p. I'll center line it as always, and I'm going to use that nice muted red color tone that I already have here up in the box. And I'll add a gradient and a circular gradient, as you would see, that I will apply to it. I'll push the circular gradient a little bit up, and instead of the white color, I'll just choose a lighter tint of this color to finish the effect that I've just built. And with that, our video is almost complete. I hope you liked it. I hope you learned something, and I'll continue sharing more and more videos with all of you. Thank you so much for your time. Please don't forget to like and subscribe my videos. Thank you.